You know, I would be late on the first day of 25 Days of Xylie. Are you kidding me? I literally just woke up. Oh my god. Alright, here's some music, damn it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I think everyone underestimates how early, technically, in the morning this is for me. For at least a solid 2 weeks, I have not been waking up until 4 in the afternoon because my butt doesn't go to bed till 10 in the morning. Why did I sign up for this? Why did I say that I was going to stream for the first 25, or stream or put out a video on the first 25 days of December? And of course, the first day I do it, I'm too busy at night and I had to do it in the afternoon. Oh God. You know what this last song means? And we're about to start.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag.
Wait, we got Dunkin' Donuts in here?
Baby, I'm
What?
bad, baby, I'm bad.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts? Oh, damn it, bias. Oh, Xylie gets Dunkin' Donuts. I need some Dunkin' Donuts right now. Oh, the bill finally came in a month later. Oh God. Oh God, I'm not ready for this. Hello everybody, and how are we doing today in this fine morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world? I feel like it's probably like 6 in the morning. How are we doing? Shit. Xylie gets Dunkin' Donuts. I should hide you because I really need some Dunkin' Donuts coffee right now and I don't have any, and I feel like you're trolling me just by saying, ha ha, you could get Dunkin' Donuts, but you can't right now because you're live. I should hide you just because. Because I just woke up and I'm cranky and I have an excuse. Dunkin' Donuts better not be on the way. Oh man, I love Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, apparently we have an update. Because obviously I didn't get to call anybody today. I'm still gonna call them. I'm gonna call when I get on this live stream. Alright, so there was an update. Colton, he said they got back to me. Colton got a hold of the police department, and I guess he had to put a ticket in. He goes, there are claims that a man named Camden Davis groomed girls as young as 11, 12, starting at the age of 18. Two of their first names are Spencer and Kai. Spencer was actually 16. Kai alleges she had an R kit tested, which the Snellville department sat on and did nothing with for upwards of 7 years. The exact incident dates are unknown, but they both claim they have tried contacting your department with updates since 2016. The last attempt at reporting was around 3 years ago. As required by statute, we are responding as follows. We have no record of any incident or report investigation pertaining to Camden Davis. Now, Tommy says, this does not mean it's over or MamaMax lied, but I am looking into this now. Okay, wait a minute now. Jessica Pizzle said, it would be nice if MamaMax can answer my DMs or provide a case number for Kai's report. So here's the thing that could be. Here's a couple of things that could be. Just think about this for a moment, okay? First of all, Kai could not be the real name of the girl. I already know Spencer, because Spencer said it, has a dead name out there, but the report is actually about Kai with the R kit, okay? Kai may not be the real name of the girl. I mean, there's a slew of possibilities that it could be. You know what I mean? So they probably don't use their given names. Well, I know Spencer has Spencer calls it a dead name, so I'm guessing Spencer maybe legally changed her name. So, this was an update on that. Yeah. Well, okay. John Bon Zombie, you have a really good point. MamaMax should and Spencer should have mentioned that. Okay, you have a good point, but they also should have never done the live streams. They should have never did certain, well, not Spencer didn't do this, but MamaMax shouldn't allow certain things to happen in those live streams. He shouldn't have told his, I mean, there was a lot of things that shouldn't have been done, and he did. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised. Peepaw says, I think they need to provide specific information like date, actual names, and what PD the R kit was submitted to. Okay, we know the PD. We do know the police department. However, we don't know specific information like dates or actual names. I'm guessing Kai is not her real name. So, I've talked to MamaMax before. So, I'm going to reach out and see if he remembers that we've talked before and see if I can get that information and what's going on. Yes, it is, Midna. But isn't that MamaMax's job? Isn't he supposed to be doing all this while we're doing the work for him? Yes. Midna, were you here last night? Okay, I'm going to pretend that you were here last night, okay? It's like what I said last night. He gets everyone to do the work for him. So, I feel bad for them too, Midna. I really do. I feel like, allegedly, because, you know, we have to keep it alleged. All right? We have to keep it alleged. So, don't anybody clip this out of context saying that I'm saying the girls are lying, because I'm not saying that. But, you know, we're on YouTube and we use the words allegedly. We're not MamaMax over here, okay? It's called cover your butt. Allegedly, if all that stuff happened, then yes, I feel very sorry for them. I do. I feel very, very sorry for them. Okay, then that PD was the one that, yes. And he had a alleged person who did this. The PD said there was no records with that person's name. Yes. Yes. Yes, people. Midna, we're in the same boat. Of course we are, Midna. That's why, Midna, you're on this channel for a reason. Hello? Psychic energy here. Gaming Witch. Oh, I hope you had a good day at work. I just woke up. You can hear it in my voice. And my husband didn't bring me any Diet Mountain Dew. I think we might get divorced. My husband just got home from work. And I think we might get divorced because he didn't bring me any Diet Mountain Dew. I have to, do you know, isn't it horrible that I have to go out and get my own Diet Mountain Dew? What kind of world are we living in where I have to leave the house to get a Diet Mountain Dew? Ugh. The humanity. My God. Well, Toxic Dome, that's why when I get off this live stream, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. Just in case. And apparently Tommy's looking into it too. And Stan Designs. How dare Mr. Xylie not read minds and know you needed a Diet Mountain Dew? The nerve. Yes, my husband, you didn't read my mind telepathically and didn't bring me a Diet Mountain Dew. Okay, I yelled at him. We're good now. I did my due diligence as a wife. I yelled at him. Oh, God. Tommy jump scare. Holy crap. All right, hold on. You know I gotta center it. Leave me alone. OCD is a mofo. Okay. Okay. So, this was the last episode of the Lolcow Live. I didn't get to it because all the other stuff was going, but I'm gonna be kind of honest. In this episode, Boogie grabbed his nuts and said, "I am a man, hear me roar." I was like, oh my God, Boogie, what in the hell? I couldn't believe it. Tiller, if you have not seen this episode, you will see what I'm talking about. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to get this done and over with so I can go buy me some Diet Mountain Dew and wake up. Don't say anything bad about DSP. He's a victim of a corrupt internet provider. True. DSP's having a rough time right now. Okay. All right. DSP has a 15-year legacy. DSP is such a punk. All right, let's go.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Lolcow Live. I've got the Walmart shoppers here, Mr. Boogie2988, and of course the legendary COD Master, Wings of Redemption.
I like Wings. You know what? I understand there's some Wings hater out there. I can't help it. Wings is a good old Southern boy, and I'm sorry, he has a charm about him. I like Wings. I don't care what anybody says. I am a Wings fan now. I really am. And from what I hear, he's actually pretty cool as long as he's not playing COD. So I like Wings. You know what? Call me dumb. I don't care. I like me some Wings of Redemption. He's just a good old Southern boy. Remember, I'm half Puerto Rican, half redneck, and he just reminds me of some of my family members. I like him. I can't help it. Wings pulled up his XXL pants and says, "Sup?" Midna, yes. Wings is actually just a warm, fuzzy teddy bear. He really is. Nuke, you are crazy. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. All right.
Guys, we just watched a video on DSP. He called you guys Walmart shoppers. He made it seem like he didn't need money, a guy that just recently filed for bankruptcy. And basically called you guys a desperate. And it seems like a massive cope.
I really feel this is the difference between myself and the other people who people consider lolcows, all right? When you look at the Wings of Redemptions, when you look at the Boogies, and you look at these people, here's the difference. Boogie and Wings, they shop at Walmart, right?
What's wrong with Walmart? I mean, granted, they are the destroyers of small business in small towns, but I mean, besides that, what's wrong with Walmart? What do you mean they're a Walmart shopper? Bro, what are you?
Anything to get ahead, anything to make a buck, anything to fucking get them to a position where they're doing something because they need that, right? I don't need that. I'm successful. I have a business. I'm good. People come and watch my content. They enjoy my content. They support my content. I do positive content all day. I don't do this lolcow shit. People...
DSP, do you realize you begging and getting mad at your viewers for not giving you money makes you a lolcow? Do you not understand the begging that you do makes you a lolcow? Besides the fact of your lying and all the other shit that you've done, it makes you a lolcow, bro. Amber Chick, DSP doesn't understand the assignment here. No, he doesn't. Not at all.
Try to pull me into their spinning vortex of drama shit. So, but I stay out of it. So why would I want to be involved in a show like that?
You're not exactly staying out of it when every time you stream, you somehow talk about it. You're not staying out of it at that point. You know what staying out of something is? You don't talk about it. You act like it doesn't exist. Believe me, I'm the queen of that. Y'all don't understand. I am the queen of ignoring shit. I really am. I have learned and I am hardened in these YouTube streets to learn how to ignore stuff. Okay? Believe me, I ignore a lot. CIA for 2. DSP shops on Amazon, a worse company than Walmart. Okay, see, there you go. You're an Amazon shopper. So am I, bro. But still.
I'd be a moron, right? Before all this drama with the Lolcow podcast, okay? I was...
Lolcow Live. Okay, get it right. Lolcow Live. Lolcow Podcast was the original name.
Friendly with Boogie. Over the years, we had a few conversations behind the scenes.
What am I doing? Hold on. Oh, my God. No, we're speeding this up a bit. Shit. All right, 1.5 with those. Let's go.
Back and forth. Not long conversations, very short ones, brief ones, a little, you know, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right, or whatever. Back and forth, like Twitter DMs, like that, right? And one of the conversations that we had was about particularly working together on something. And at this point, there was a situation where we were talking early on about this Lolcow podcast and the possibility and stuff like that, right? And I'm going to paraphrase it, all right? I'm not going to sit here and read the direct DMs I had with Boogie. This was over a year ago. So again, this was before any of the drama of this year or anything like that. As we're having this conversation, we're talking about the possibility of working with Keemstar on a podcast or whatever, right? The way he equated it, I know this is weird, I didn't bring this up, he did. Boogie actually said something to the effect of the way he sees YouTube or how YouTube is kind of like Walmart, all right? So let's think about that. It's kind of like Walmart. Well, Walmart, everyone knows, is a pretty bad business, right? Walmart comes into town with the lowest prices, the lowest cost for their products, and when Walmart comes to town, they sweep in and they take over. They could cause all the small businesses in a town to go completely out of business. Now,
and guess what you want your YouTube, if you want to be, okay, because there's different kind of creators on YouTube. But if you want your YouTube channel to be successful, like with like the Lolcow podcast, you want it to take over. You want everybody to be watching it. Thing is, there's room for everybody.
Walmart is a fine company. They don't break laws. They do everything law-abiding, and, you know, they're on the up and up. But, man, when they come in, they can completely wipe clean a small town, and now the whole town's focused on their Walmart, right? That's YouTube, in a nutshell. That's literally YouTube. And that's this Lolcow culture on YouTube. What you found is you found people who are so desperate, right? They need to make money in some way.
I know DSP. I know DSP is not sitting here saying people who are desperate. The man who begs people to give him money. The man who demands people to give him money. And obviously it works because his crowd does it. Apparently I don't have y'all indoctrinated like that. I need to start working on that. I need to start indoctrinating y'all. No, just joking. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to do that.
They can't just operate anymore and have a life on YouTube for some reason. Maybe their popularity is waned. Maybe they just made a ton of mistakes or whatever. And the only way that they can get attention on YouTube is by creating drama. So what they do is they create the drama. They know the drama's toxic. They know that it's harmful. They know that it's not good. But that's the only way that they can get by. So they sit there and they create drama. And then everyone else sits outside and says, ha, now we capitalize. And we jump on this. And we make 2-hour documentaries. And we do podcasts about them. And we slam them. And we rip them a new butthole. And we constantly make fun of them. And we meme on them. And we milk them. Milk them.
And congratulations, you're the person being milked today. And not just here or on the Lolcow podcast. You are the subject of many YouTube channels, sir. You get milked on the daily. You provide sustenance for many YouTube channels. And we thank you, DSP. We thank you.
Are you aware that Turkey Tom is part of this Lolcow culture and Lolcow cast? I didn't know that. I don't watch it. I'm not paying attention to it. Oh yeah, he's called one of the Lolcow farmers. Him and Mudahar and others, they're showing up to every show. And they're not highlighted like Lolcows. They're highlighted like big shots, right? They come to the show in order to basically degrade the subjects of the show, which at this point I guess is Boogie and Wings and whoever this other person is who was my replacement because I didn't do the show, even though.
Oh! No! Did he really do that?
Which at this point I guess is Boogie and Wings and whoever this other.
Wow. I didn't even notice that the first time I watched it. Maybe I was looking away or so. I didn't know. Tommy caught a stray.
Other person is who was my replacement because I didn't do the show, even though you can't replace someone who never agreed to do the show. But whoever they are, I guess, right? They're basically, it's like a shooting gallery. Like, here's the people who are supposed to be the hosts, but in reality, they're just the targets of ridicule and toxic behavior. Again, they're just people shooting down at them. They're being degraded to the point where I guess Boogie was forced to get on his hands and knees and apologize to Keemstar because he went on someone else's show and there was drama and he's like, you should have done it on our show to make us money. Now apologize to me that you did this because you're so stupid. And he did it apparently.
I'm sorry, Tommy C. I'm sorry, Daddy Keemstar. I'm sorry, Nicholas Di Fiorio. I don't know how to pronounce him. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm fucking sorry. It was fucking stupid of me to go on Rich's fucking show.
I still cannot believe Boogie did that. You'd have to pay me $50,000 to do that. I'll be damn. Bro, I'm not going to physically get on my hands and knees and grovel.
Show and give away the fucking storyline.
Right? Now, again, I didn't see any of this. This is people telling me this. And I'm like, can you imagine? I'm sorry, but anyone who's involved in this Lolcow culture shit, you got to get yourself fucking reassessed at a fucking professional. Because there's a difference between, oh, there's some celebrity gossip, or, oh, no, my entire source of entertainment is actually when other people get harmed, or we bully people, we degrade them. It's fucked up, all right? So, I want you to know how disgusting that sounds. You're milking a human, okay? Not even for sus, you're not milking them for milk, you're milking them for profits, for money. And every time you do that, you hurt them. But you don't care.
That's what drama is. Okay, listen. Now, I understand people cover serious cases, too. I do, too. So, I would not consider that any kind of milking of any kind, okay? But, like, stupid drama, that's what drama tubers do. And anybody who thinks that we don't drama farm, Hassan was right. We do drama farm. And you know what? That's why last couple days, because I thought about it, and I was like, we do actually drama farm. And you know what? I'm a proud farmer of drama. It's what my channel is built on. Now, sometimes it's serious stuff that is not necessarily drama. It's like real life stuff, you know. But, like with the stupid stuff, yeah, it's drama farming. That's exactly what we do. I mean...
There's no quality, no moral compass here. Who cares, right? You're dehumanizing the person. You're turning them, you're literally categorizing them as an animal, not a human. You've degraded them to the point that they're just cattle, all right? The absolute quicker you get out of this toxic vortex, the better. Especially for someone like Turkey Tom, who seems like he's got his head on his shoulders, he's smart, he's intelligent, he can make great content, but he has to get out of the toxic vortex now before you're stuck in it forever. Because guess what? You'll be the next Lolcow. You'll be the next one who 10 years down the line, you're desperate for content. And what are you going to do to get it? Well, all you ever did was make fun of people. No one cares about you anymore. Now,
Oh, at least Turkey Tom can make videos. You can't. And he's at 1 million subs now. I mean, let's see. What did those YouTubers do that moved on from drama? They kind of really still didn't move on from drama. Wavy Webster, what did he do? He's doing like retrospectives now. Leon Lush, what does he do? TikToks and police photo video footage, and gives commentary on those. They didn't move from drama. They just moved to specific kind of drama, you know?
what are you supposed to do, right? You're the next one on the list, man.
Boogie, where are you on this particular thing?
I mean, I'll just be honest with you. Phil is just one of the very few human beings in the world I actively dislike. I think I hate that guy.
Okay, here we go. Boogie is about to grab his nuts and say, I'm a Lolcow and I'm proud, and DSP, you can suck my dick. It's hilarious.
It's not me.
No. Look, you're redeemable. You're forgivable. Everything that I hate about myself, I see in Dark Side Phil amplified up to 11. Right?
Fair
like
enough,
every
yeah.
insecurity I have, he's the walking version of that. I talk about money. He spends every day begging for money. He gets mad when he doesn't get it. He unhealthiness, mentally unaware, oblivious, delusions of grandeur. Everything I have a little bit, he has all of it. He hoards it like I do M&Ms, dude.
I don't think it's bad, to be honest with you, because you can actually recall a time when you screwed up.
I don't know what that OK Leon means. What does that OK Leon mean? Am I missing something?
Wings, where did you watch this video? How did it make you feel?
Jay, you picked up on the Tommy C reference, huh? See? You picked up on it. Okay.
You feel like a Walmart shopper? Are you cheap? Are you just a loser that was forced to work with Keemstar?
Well, I look at this. I understand that I'm friends season 7, and that if you have a show in the length of time, there's a period where it's peaks, and there's peaks and valleys and everything.
He's like, I love Phil. Phil's like, look, I understand I'm friends season 7, okay? I get it, all right? I'm not season 1 or season 2. I'm season 7, all right? This is the end.
And I'm at the tail end of my career, and like this gives me an opportunity to reinvigorate myself and put myself in front of a new audience once again, because I've been doing this thing for 16 years, Phil.
Yeah.
16 years. That means like most people that subscribe to my channel right now are dead subscribers. Most of them could be dead subscribers. You know, they could get car
some of them
accidents.
actually died.
Yeah.
Lunar, I'm still confused on why okay, it's not that deep. I think Tommy is considered a cow only because he's in there with Boogie and Wings. He's not actually a Lolcow. But he's like the mediator between them. Okay, it's not that deep.
So like I needed this opportunity to refresh myself, to put myself in front of new eyes again. And here's the kicker, Phil. We didn't get the $50,000 because of you. And we still decided to do this podcast because just the opportunity alone was worth to do it.
So let me talk a little bit about what Phil is referencing in this video, this Walmart thing, okay? So I used to talk to Phil every once in a while. I would message him, and I just knew he was like a guy on the internet that people hated on, right? I didn't never really look into him, and I just assumed it was unfair criticism, right? And so I'd write him every once in a while, and when this pitch for this podcast came along, I went into his DMs to try to convince him to do it. And he told me, he's like, no, I won't do anything with Keemstar. I don't work with Keemstar. Keemstar is trash. I don't do that. And I'm like, dude, look, nobody likes their job, right? Okay,
Nobody likes their boss.
Right, exactly. Right? But this is a $50,000 payday, right? Like Walmart's all over this nation, all right? Nobody likes clocking in at Walmart, but you need the paycheck, okay? Your life doesn't have
I mean, true. Jesse, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very nice of you.
to revolve about where you work. Your life should be outside of where you work. Show up for the paycheck, man. And like he thinks he's above working at Walmart. He even said he's above shopping.
I don't like my job, okay? All I'm saying is I don't like my job. What are you going, hey? Who are you saying hey to? Look, being a housewife is hard work. I don't like it. It was easier getting greasy and dirty in a shop. I'm just saying. All right, it was a hell of a lot easier. I don't know how stay-at-home moms do it. I can't imagine doing this with a bunch of kids running around. There's no damn way. I have more respect for stay-at-home moms now than I ever did before, which I still respected them before, but now I totally respect them. It's hard enough for me to take care of 3 cats and a husband, let alone some damn kids. Oh my God. And then coming on the internet and dealing with my audience? Are you kidding me? What's up, Vault? How you doing? I gotta deal with y'all. So not only do I have to deal with the husband, the 3 cats, and taking care of a house, I gotta deal with y'all. I don't like my job either. The hell? Nobody likes their job. Don't be giving me hearts. Y'all act like I love you. I don't love you. Y'all are pain in my asses. Excuse me. Y'all are pains in my ass. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Gaming Witch. You take care of your husband and he can't even get you a Diet Mountain Dew? Exactly. I'm protesting today. You know what? I'm not cooking dinner. How about that? All right, let's go.
At Walmart. All right, what are you, you ain't above nobody, Phil. You ain't above nobody or nothing.
The guy that just recently declared bankruptcy is basically telling that he's above what you guys are doing. What is really that bad? You're just talking about yourself and talking about your history of the internet.
Let me tell you what I'm doing, Phil. I'm doing this because I have a wife who's a cancer survivor. I'm a 400-pound man that's gonna get sick. And any chance I have a chance to broaden my business or potentially make money, make fucking money, I'm gonna try to do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for more than just myself. Quit being selfish.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
I like wings. I really, really, really like wings. I can't help it.
For similar reasons, but let me go ahead and add that I'm doing it because I know who I am. I know what I am. I know that I'm a guy who puts his foot in his mouth every single opportunity I get. I've done it in my personal life, I've done it in my private life, and I've done it online. So if I get an opportunity to make money from one of my biggest faults, why wouldn't I do it? Right? Like, pay me to be the idiot that I can be sometimes. And in fact, one of the coolest things about this podcast is I get to come in here and ramp it up. I get to be exceptionally autistic, exceptionally idiotic. I get paid to do it. People are entertained by it. And
wait, did he say I get to be exceptionally autistic?
Be exceptionally autistic,
I get to be exceptionally autistic. Xylie gets Diet Mountain Dew. Welcome to the Just Saying Squad. There is a whole army of Xylie Gets out there, and I love it. The Xylie universe is coming together, and we will take over YouTube. The Xylie universe is coming together. Oh, dear God. The XCU. Yes. The XCU is forming. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I hate it here. I just work here, bro. I just work here. Oh, God.
exceptionally idiotic. I get paid to do it. People are entertained by it. And most of the time, especially in the pilot episodes we filmed, I walked away feeling good about it. I'm like, that's going to be funny. That's going to be outrageous. People are going to enjoy it. I'm going to have a good time. I've tried to watch Phil's show. Yeah, I've tried to watch Phil's show. You know, the only thing that Phil's show does, it bores me to sleep to begin with.
Oh.
Yeah, and then and on top of that, who's he thinks I'm just so mad. I can't even talk.
Boogie's pissed.
Thinks he's better than you guys.
He thinks he's better than everybody. That's the problem. Yeah. It's not that, okay, nobody's better than me and I ain't no better than nobody.
What's
okay,
up,
I learned that
Medley?
Head Start. That was 4th grade. We learned that in 4th grade, okay? We're all just people trying to make it work, Phil. All right? By the way, Phil, this is my message directly to you, Phil. I want to make it abundantly clear.
Wait, the game where it says we need some art of the Xylie verse. Oh my God. Yes, we need art of, you have me, and then you have one holding Dunkin' Donuts for the Xylie Gets Dunkin' Donuts, and then we have one holding a Diet Mountain Dew for the Xylie Gets Mountain Dew. And then they need to go over to Xylie Gets Biased, Twitter, and look at their PFP and take that and put it in there. Just don't do the bad ones. I don't want them recognized. The bad ones, I don't want to recognize. But the other ones, absolutely. It would be hilarious.
You don't think you're part of this podcast, right? Except every episode we've uploaded, you've talked about it, all right? You've talked about it. You've tweeted about it. And guess what? I'm going to bring you up in every single episode from here on out. We're gonna have a segment where I talk about how
shit.
you e-begged this week, about the stupid shit you said about me, about Wings, about Tommy, about the show. I'm gonna make sure, and I know, Phil, look at me when I tell you this. You're gonna respond every single time.
Damn
I know
right.
You will. I
I
dare
got
you
something
to try
interesting.
not to.
I got something in duty.
Boogie drew his line in the sand. Boogie says, I'm going to talk about you every episode. Like, damn, Boogie. Xylie gets religious can be holding a Bible. Yep.
Streams. Look, I don't, and you guys are probably supporting this. I necessarily believe everything that the troll video guys put out, but I'm just gonna report this. So I don't know if it's wrong or not, but Duty Streams reported that Phil went on Thanksgiving, he begged his brains out, acted like his life was gonna fall apart, and he claims he has a Twitter account that is like Phil's secondary account. I can't verify whether it is. It very well may be. And he bragged about dumping $800. This is just in the last 24 hours on WWE champions. What do you think of that? Jordy, you ever do anything like that?
No, I've spent $600 on Rainbow Six over a 7-year span, but I'm pretty open with that. But like Bill's,
I mean, listen, when I played ESO for years, I probably spent about $1,200. But I was also on that game 6 to 8 hours a day, every day. Like, I lived on that game.
spent conservatively 50 grand on WWE champions. And like some people
Some
say
reports it's up to 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000 plus, right?
It's insane to me because I'm addicted to Magic the Gathering, and I haven't spent that much on the physical game, much less the digital game. Like the digital new set comes out of the digital game, I'll spend $50, which adds up to like $200, $250 a year. How do you spend that kind of money on anything? I mean, you know, other hookers, but on a mobile game, at least I got laid.
On a mobile game, a pay-to-win game.
Right.
You
You
have
know what I hate the most?
Boogie's like, at least I got laid. Jesus Christ. You know, it's a bad day when Boogie gets your ass. I'm just saying. It's a bad day when fucking Boogie2988 can get your ass. I'm just saying.
About Phil though, like this is the thing that's always irked me. There was a few years back, Phil had problems with the IRS, and Phil needed to raise, I don't know the number, let's call the number $4,000 or something like that, right? Phil had to raise $4,000 to pay his back taxes, and Phil had this, I want to call it a begathon, but like he calls it something else. I don't know what he calls it. Basically, it's like this marathon stream where he streams for like 12 hours and he plays like 3 or 4 different games, and everybody comes out and he has positive content. He goes out there and he makes like $6,400, so he clears his goal. So what ends up happening? So he takes this $6,400 and he spends $2,500 that night on WWE champions and Total Wine. These people came out here to bail you out of your IRS taxes, and you took the money they gave you to go towards that tax debt, and you spent it on a video game and alcohol.
According to Duty Streams, he did it last night.
Yeah,
And he got this like Twitter account. I'll send it to Connor if he
If
wants.
you are filing
Oh my
bankruptcy and
God.
that's what you're doing with your money, that's disgusting.
Well, and but he's too good to come on here.
Yeah.
Coward.
Yeah. I mean, here's the
just
thing.
look at them. It's like $100,000 on fucking Hogan pictures. You can have a Corvette, a brand new Corvette, or you can have this stack of digital Hogan pictures.
Well, Lock-in, Boogie mentioned that. He said that. Boogie mentioned that.
Like, what are you doing, Phil?
You know what really gets me mad about Phil every time I see it? I see Phil, like, and there's so many clips of this. Just check Twitter, where he's like, well, we've been streaming for an hour now, and we haven't reached our subscription goal.
talking
We
about
haven't reached our
Lolcow?
donation goal. We've reached our donation goal, but we haven't reached our subscription goal. Like, how are you mad at people
you know what we
for
need?
not giving you free money?
We need a
Nobody does that,
foghorn.
too.
We need a foghorn every time Will does a whale call. You know, it's like, had to reach out across the land.
Yeah, I've been begged. All right, we've seen it. I've been
Everybody's done it from time to time 'cause you get frustrated.
The internet shamed me for doing it, right? But show me where I got mad that nobody gave me money. Show me where I eat that inkling in my mind.
I can
man.
show you
I
where-
can't even.
where-
You know what? Same. I've had shows where I didn't get one donation or one member. And you know what? I gave everybody the same I gave my people the same show that they would get whether I'm getting donations or not. I've had shows where I've gotten zero money. I made zero. No memberships, no donations. And they got the same show as they would get on days that I get a bunch. It doesn't matter. I'm going to give you the same show. I'm not going to sit here and get mad going, y'all aren't giving me money. Rah! No, I'm not going to do that. That is so That is so low class to do. Literally, that is so low class to do. Why would you do that? I don't get people who do that. Your audience doesn't owe you money. But you owe your audience a show because that's why you're getting on. You're getting on to give a show. Your audience doesn't owe you shit. The fuck out of here.
Phil could have bought that Tesla that you wanted.
Yeah, I know he could. That's one of the things that drives me crazy. Is he has in the past made good money. Now, based on everything I've seen so far, that can't be real anymore. The view numbers are worse than mine. How is that possible, Phil? If your YouTube channel is doing worse than mine, and I've been at this game for 17 years, and I spent the last 8 years purposely tanking it because I'm an idiot. If your numbers are worse than mine, what is going on? You know the money ain't there. You tell me.
No, the money's there. His begging is otherworldly. Like he spends 6 hours a day, 7 days a week with this e-beg man. Or 6 days a week. He has a day off.
Subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Yeah, he makes $100,000 a year. Like to put that in perspective, I make like 40. So I make like a third of what Phil makes.
I don't even make
my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I make a fraction of wings. I couldn't imagine making 40, let alone 100.
But for some reason, Phil, who has a business degree, has no foresight in his whole life. There's never been a time I've come home and accidentally ran out of fucking money. It's like, oh, I woke up today and, you know, I'm just out of cash. You know, there's a bank overdraft. I guess that means I don't got no money. I need you guys to tip. Like, I've never got upset at somebody for hitting me with a super chat. Because for those who don't know, super chats, YouTube takes a cut out of, right? Phil can't have that cut taken out. He needs the tips today. So he has like this alternate link that you can link so he can put it right into his bank account today so he can buy his groceries. How is this a man with a successful business when you're asking people to give money today so you can go buy fucking groceries? I get paid once a month, Phil. You get paid once a month. Have a business foresight and be able to ration your money out till you get to the next paycheck. Or
True.
Important concept. Save your fucking money.
Yeah.
So like when
Goldust and John Cena were having a Black Friday sale.
Save your fucking money so when you have a bad month, you have money to fall back on. So a foreign fucking concept.
Dude,
But they're reissuing the British Bulldogs.
I feel bad about spending 99
He's waiting
cents.
for the market.
I feel bad about spending 99 cents on Pokemon Go for Marie.
Menace says it's a really good quote I like to live by. You don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. And DSP thinks he deserves money from his viewers. Apparently, because that's all I hear about him is how he begs. And now that he's getting attacked by a rogue employee of Comcast or something like that.
Day on
Come on,
Sunday.
this is
And at least I'm getting exercise for that. How do you buy that? Now, match 3 game. At least me and my girlfriend are walking around a park on Sunday to catch sheep, imaginary sheep. It costs 99 cents, dude.
You know what we should do? We should all get together on stream and play WWE Champions. Like
That's it. I'm not putting money into it. That game looks stupid.
it does look stupid. I've never played it before in my life, but we should.
Yeah,
all
I'll
get
do it
together
though.
and play
We should get an emulator and then log into it and then stream it online.
Here's the thing about these mobile games that a lot of people don't realize, and I'm talking to you if you spend money on these mobile games, okay? Raid, Shadow Legends, whatever it is, okay? All of these games, including my favorite, Magic the Gathering Arena, you spend money on those games to get
What's
ahead,
up,
but you
Squatchin?
don't actually get ahead because they then match you with people or match you with computers or match you with AI
Yeah, that's
that's
a
up
scam.
to the new level that you're at, right? So you think, oh, I'm skipping the grind. The game is the grind. That's the game. You're skipping the game when you pay for that shit, okay?
True.
The game doesn't get easier. The game doesn't get better. The game doesn't change.
Boogie's not lying. He's telling the truth.
It's the same grind, then the same game, only the colors or the graphics are a little different. Ooh, pretty colors. Are you for?
Well, to be fair, Boogie, this is kind of like positive Phil. He has like a 95% win rate on WWE Champions.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Well, it's worth it then. 100 grand,
Like
sure.
he's one of the best
actually,
players on the game. Like he's up there.
I'd rather have 100 grand worth of hookers. I gotta be honest.
Me too.
At least you got something to tell your kids, right? You can't tell your kids about
Yeah,
swing the boogie pool.
Yeah, but
And again, my biggest insult for all of this, I'm so sorry to dominate the conversation, but I'm just so mad at Phil. I'll try to make this the last thing I say, okay? But to think that DSP is better than me, even me, but much less everybody that shops at a Walmart, you think you're better than anybody, Phil? You're the kind of person that you have everybody's dream job. When I was growing up playing video
Come
games,
on, Boogie,
I wanted to
tell
play video
him.
games and earn a living doing it. And you know what? I do. I have for the last 15, 16 years. I'm so blessed to do that. The day that I get mad
Tell him,
about that
Boogie.
is the day that I've completely lost touch, not just with my audience, but with humanity. You are living your dream job.
True. Boogie is preaching right now. Holy shit. Boogie is preaching right now. Oh my God. Damn, Boogie. Okay. Preach, bro.
And you're pissed.
you're just trying to track
off.
him into drama. He's not about drama. He's about positivity, guys.
I genuinely, you
I don't-
need to spend
I
about
don't co-sign what Boogie
$100,000
said
on therapy, Phil.
Because like
Okay, I'm done.
you can get your dick sucked for a living. Eventually, you're just gonna get raw. Any job can turn into a sour apple long enough. My biggest issue with Phil is he thinks that we are sticking into like the Lolcow like persona, where we're actually we're rising above it. You know, like my value has never been higher, Phil, in the last 5 or 6 years than when Lolcow podcast came out. You know what's gonna happen? A year from now, we're still gonna be doing this. We're gonna forget about you, and you're still gonna be begging for money on Thanksgiving when you should be spending it with your family.
Period, point blank, period. Period, point blank, period. Tell them, Wings. Tell them. I do. I like wings. I don't care what anybody says. I love me some wings.
You're going to be waking up hoping you don't overdraft, hoping somebody comes through and hits you with $100 so you can get some fucking bagels and jam on your successful business. That's what's going to end up happening, Phil.
Well, and look at it this way, Phil. Whenever you think you're bigger than Boogie 298, like, oh, I just got Hulk Hogan. Boogie got an LA 10, you know, so there you go, Phil.
Oh, God. No. Reference.
I will say, Phil, each person in this chat, I don't think any of us live streamed on Thanksgiving. We spent it with our family and friends knowing that the paycheck from this podcast is coming in.
Yeah.
True. Xylie gets Diet Mountain Dew. Xylie, DSP wouldn't be begging if he had a Diet Mountain Dew. True. Very true. And as soon as I get off here with y'all, I'm going to the grocery store. K-Hug, gifted 5. Xylie gets real memberships. Thank you. 07's in the chat for K-Hug. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And as soon as I get off here, I am directly going to the grocery store and getting us something quick to eat. I don't know. I'm feeling mozzarella cheese sticks tonight. I don't know yet. And I'm buying myself some Diet Mountain Dew. Probably a 2-liter.
That's some hookers and booze and cocaine. There you guys. Well, you know, I find it really interesting that Wings is talking about you know, his second birth, but Jesus Christ, Boogie, he's like teacher's pet or something like that. You see the comments? Oh, Wings is such a good guy. Wings, oh wow, he just seems like a normal person. What is with this?
Okay,
man?
Wings.
That's because they totally
Congratulations.
see me playing Call of Duty, and I've always
You're
said,
a suck off. You're sucking off the audience.
I mean, I'm the only person here who said I wanted to keep our boss.
No, Tommy, he's not sucking off the audience. He's just a good guy, and I like him. Okay? I like him.
Really? No, I think I might have said that.
Jordan,
No.
Jordan, let me ask you a question, though.
What's up?
I seen a video. Somebody tweeted at me, and I thought instead of watching, I would just ask you. Did you call me an incel on your
Yes.
live stream?
110%.
Really?
Break that down, please, for me.
Spend 200K
Well-
hookers. How can you even sell it?
How do you own a mirror? I suspect you might not, but
I mean, like,
come on, at
let's
least
be
I
fair
got
here-
my
let's be fair
hair.
here, Boogie. If you took away all the money success you've had in your life, and you just included like your wife and your current girlfriend, my body count's
I was-
higher than yours.
I was broke till I was
Oh.
34. What's your body count?
12.
All right,
12?
well, you know,
What was your body count minus hookers? You remember it?
mine was that.
Hey, what's your body count minus hookers? Oh my God, they're talking about body count. What the hell?
And you just included like your wife and your current girlfriend, my body count's
I was-
higher than yours.
I was broke till I was
Oh.
34. What's your body count?
12.
All
12?
right, well, you know,
What was your body count minus hookers? You remember it?
mine was 7. Yeah, mine was 7. It's currently 8 unless you count all that nonsense, you know.
How many with hookers?
Oh, I stopped counting.
Oh.
God!
I'm not happy about it, but that's how I just stopped counting.
You stopped counting. Did you count them for a while?
I did. Yeah, I think that's part of it.
You ever been with a hooker? I don't know. Maybe you can't say this because you're married, but have you ever been
Nah,
with?
too many
Never.
women out there willing to give it away for free to pay for it.
Yeah. Never.
I know that's right. He's like, I ain't paying for shit. Fuck that.
Or not once.
Not once.
Did you want LA 10?
No.
You're a big star.
See, here's the issue with me, right? Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and like, do I think like some like Hollywood actress is good looking? Sure, but
Yeah.
that's not what my body desires. I kind of have a type. My type is corn-fed, brown hair, curly hair, voluptuous.
Bumpkin.
You know, it's so funny that he said corn-fed. That is such a Southern thing, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I was, all right, so when my husband first came to work, I was a supervisor in the section of the shop, all right? And so I had to show him around the shop when he first came to work there, right? And this is like I meeting him for the first time. And I had to show him around the shop and, hey, this is the cafe here, break room, here's the parts department, here's this, here's that, right? And when he went back to his bay, some of the guys pulled me off to the side and they were like, who is that corn-fed motherfucker you're walking around? Because he's big. Corn-fed is a very specific body type. In other words, Wings of Redemption likes them thick. That's what corn-fed is. And on a man, he's big. Corn-fed.
That's, you know, like that's my type. That's what I go for.
Pumpkin.
You know, I'll
Corn-fed.
tell you what I learned more than anything through that experience, other than to, you know, keep your money. I learned that some of the most physically attractive people are some of the ugliest inside I've ever seen, right? Like, not everybody has the advantage of being both ugly on the outside and inside like me, right? But a lot of these people I met through that hobby, they were just the most self-centered, narcissistic, and that's coming from me. Self-centered, narcissistic, hate.
Okay, wait. Now, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't know if you can classify what you were doing as a hobby. Okay, Boogie, hold on.
Right? Like, not everybody has the advantage of being both ugly on the outside and inside like me, right? But a lot of these people I met through that hobby, they were just...
A lot of the people I met through that I don't know. Can it be classified as a hobby? Yeah, I don't know if I could classify that as a hobby.
Just the most self-centered, narcissistic, and that's coming from me. Self-centered, narcissistic, hateful, bigoted, racist monsters, man.
You're dealing with people that gave up, Boogie, though. They gave up. They gave up on, I mean, you know, so they gave up on life. That's the girl's version of giving up. They just tapped out. Fuck this shit. I need money.
I got some questions for you. First off, at what point in your life did you start realizing that you needed like fashion tips? Because you used to have this like goatee thing that was fucking terrible. Like, did your first wife be like, "Yo, you got to stop this. You know, grow the full beard."
No one ever did. Because, okay, so here's always been my thought process when it comes to personal grooming. And you prove me wrong, boys, okay? No one's going to look at me and be like, oh, he's all together except that goatee, right? Like, that's the one bad thing. If you can look over the morbid obesity, the giant forehead, the brash attitude, the idiocy, if you can look past all that, you're not going to stop at the goatee. You're going to look past it, right?
Hey, Wings, your beard sucks too. I mean, let's be honest. You have a terrible beard. What are you jumping on his goatee for?
I mean, my beard's great right now.
Your beard. So when's the last time you went in and had it trimmed?
Oh, I trim it myself.
I mean, I've been 3 weeks and I gotta go. When's the last time you had your trim?
I mean, my girlfriend trimmed mine last week and needs to get trimmed again.
Girlfriend, do you get it professionally done?
No, you don't.
You
No,
sharp.
don't spend that money. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go food or medicine. Do that shit yourself.
Damn right. Do that shit yourself. Okay, bro. Do that shit yourself. You should know how to trim your own damn beard. Come on now.
But I was like, I don't consider Boogie an ugly person. Like, he calls himself ugly all the time. Like, maybe when his teeth were all like snaggle-toothed and like that.
That was funny.
And he had like the beard. But like right now, Boogie's a good-looking guy. He's just fat.
Oh, you coming on to me?
And I was gonna ask, like, Boogie, do you do you put yourself around people that you're naturally better looking than to make yourself feel better?
Not hard.
You know, it's hard when your hobby is Mad at the Gathering. It's real easy to find some people that don't look as good as you. It's pretty easy.
True. I've seen some people who play Magic the Gathering. I've seen it.
I'm the best looking motherfucker in this room.
Oh yeah, but like if you go to a Magic the Gathering room, he's a stud. Have you ever been to one of these places, Tommy? You ever went to like one of those gaming rooms?
And he's got YouTube cred too, so he's gonna get...
No, I'm being serious. Like, the first thing that hits you is when you open the door.
The smell.
There's a smell.
Oh,
really?
Oh my lord, dude.
Does it really smell?
It's
I just thought that was like
it's way like it's gotten better. But
Yeah.
15 years ago, 10 years ago, still, you would open a game room. It smelled like a sweat lodge. It really did.
Yep.
And none of these people. I'll never forget one of my favorite.
They had
stories.
to change the rules in Super Smash tournaments because I thought it was a bullshit.
They
lie.
changed
It
the
smells
rules
too
in
bad.
Magic the Gathering to say you have to shower. They did. That's in the floor rules now. You have to come fully groomed. I'll tell you one of my favorite stories. 1990.
Yes, because you had a bunch of people who, and not everybody who does that. My husband does all that crap. Yeah, they had to make that rule because they need to make that rule at fucking cons, from what I hear. I heard cons smell the same way. That people aren't showering. They don't bathe themselves.
I walk into this little gaming shop, Gallery Champions. I worked at it later in life. But I walked in and there was this dude, and I think we call him like Bear or something, because he's just like 7,000 foot tall and like heavy set or whatever. He had open wounds that oozed pus out of his leg, and he wore shorts so he could clean it off during Magic events, right? So
Oh my God.
And I'm like, go to the doctor. And that shit did not heal, man. That was like that for a year that he was coming around that shop.
Oh Jesus, that's too funny.
It's truly baffling. I get it. Like, I get it. Some of us are depressed. Some of us has issues. Some of whatever. But look, if I'm not the nastiest motherfucker in the room, get a hose. Truly, yeah, fix some shit.
I never got the impression you guys don't shower. I imagine
I have hygiene, but there's times like let me throw the real just now. When you're a big person, Boogie can back me up on this. There's gonna be times where you neglect hygiene because you're unhappy with yourself, right? And this happens for multiple people. That's why I always give out the advice on my stream. If you're depressed, you can't get better in the same place that you got sick. What you need to do is you need to wake up every day, brush your teeth, and shower. If nothing else, do those two things, and it will make your life so much better.
Hell
Just those two
yeah.
things. You ain't gotta go nowhere.
See, this is why I like wings. I like wings. I don't care what anybody says. You know what? All them wings haters out there, kiss my butt. I like them. I like wings.
Just invest some time into yourself. And I think a lot of people skip this step. They don't invest time into themselves, or they don't value things. Like, there's so many guys I've seen that if they just concentrate, like, let me go get a nice haircut. Let me feel better about myself. How much that positivity will roll over into the next thing. And, like, it ain't there at motherfucking like Magic the Gathering events.
What's up, Ginger?
In my case, Dungeons and Dragons. That's what I like to play back in the day, Dungeons and Dragons.
You always see like that one normal guy at a Magic event too. Like, he's like, he just likes the game, his girlfriend and him are like going out later that night. And you just know he's there in part. So he just feels so good about himself because he did at least the bare minimum that day. He took a wet rag and ran it across his pits and tits before he walked in. And
I hate to interrupt you, Boogie, but do you think we should start giving TED Talks? He's like,
I don't know. He's the golden boy of this podcast. I saw the comments, man. It's like, Wings has never done anything wrong, right? He's like, he's the perfect angel.
He's Jordy Peterson.
Wake
up, take a shower.
Most people hold against me. Shit, I said on painkiller already. Like, the
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get fired if you don't start saying some outlandish.
I thought it was just subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Oh, that was a good one. Did you hear the metal rendition where like people?
No, I missed that one. See, when they were all making songs about you, did that bother you?
No.
I forget the guy used to make songs about you.
Let me clarify here.
Liquid Richard, right?
Liquid
Richard. Yeah,
Recently
yeah.
brought
Shout out
it
Liquid Richard.
yesterday or the day before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called
Cool.
Redemption Art with the ARK, like art, like I'm big as an art.
Oh, really? Check that out.
Yeah, and he used like AI to like take my voice and like say some real outlandish shit. So like it's real raunchy
really?
if you want to look at it.
I want to check it out.
But
Oh,
I
Liquid
actually
Richard,
enjoyed the Liquid Richard stuff. But
Yeah.
it bothered me a little when it first came out because it's like Lolcow kind of like it has waves. Like every little wave you get a little bit more mad. Then you realize, man, I wish it went back to that way. Like I wish they would start making songs about me again instead of like sending the ATF to my house.
I thought it peaked in like the funniest stuff I saw was in I think 2018, right? Because I'm a little older. I didn't grow up with you guys. Like, a lot of guys I work with on SFTP, they grew up with you guys. They were there. They were like in the stream during when you were playing Syndicate and stuff like that. So I didn't go. I had to go back. But the funniest stuff that you came out with is when you're getting team killed and
did not
you get thrown.
I'll
Wings is great. I've enjoyed him from the start. Me too.
tell you the most disappointing thing you've ever done in my eyes.
Oh, let's hear.
What was
Joey,
that?
do you know what it is? You could have got look here and listen put on your boxing gloves. The left could have been look here. The right
Oh,
could have
man.
been
I
listen.
could've done it.
You could have
Like-
gave me a look here, listen, dude. And why
Why
did
they
you?
gave us gloves at the event?
They still would have taken that shit on for you after? They
'Cause I
would have
thought
wrote that
about
on
do-
marker?
I literally thought about getting custom gloves that said "Look here, listen," and then they told me that we're going to get gloves at the event that they had to be sanctioned.
You would have knocked my ass out if you just let him marker look
I
here
did
and
knock
listen
you
on
out.
the gloves.
You didn't see the box?
Wings like I did knock you out. What? Wings is funny. He's a funny dude.
TKO ain't a KO. TKO ain't a KO.
Jody, don't you feel kind of dumb for banning people for writing look here, listen, considering that, he's
100%.
kind of...
Like, I felt like
Oh,
I
really?
fumbled the bag hard, but I was an emotionally different person back in 2018.
Fair
I
enough.
think people forget passage of time happens, right? Everybody wants me to be the guy from PKA. I was on PKA last in 2014. That's a decade ago, at this point. And like, I started getting trolled in December of 2017. That's 6 years ago,
Yeah, that was bad. So most of the stuff I was watching was like from the last year, and the thing I remember is you weren't learning. You like eventually you got to lean into it, and I don't know.
I still say it. I think that boxing match is what really changed Wings. I think he gained confidence with that boxing match, and we now have the Wings we have today. Honestly, I really believe that. Ultra says it's actually pretty smart for them to do this shit. Absolutely. But yeah, I think that boxing match changed Wings. I think he gained confidence with it. I like him.
I don't know what happened there.
The
The
reason
doctor
I-
got
the
your
reason I
medicine
never-
right, or Kelly, or whatever. I
The
don't know
reason
what
I never
happened,
leaned
but
into it is like when I leaned into it, it made them more vicious. Like if I started having fun with it, right, they would ramp it up. They'd be like, "Oh, what we're using against him doesn't bother him anymore. Let's send cops with guns to his house. Let's send the ATF. Let's here's something they used to do. They if I was ever let them know I was going to be out the house, they would send they would call like a local mechanic, and they would send and say my truck is broke down. Can I have it towed to their shop?
that's terrible.
And like
Wow,
worst.
that's creative.
So
at
like
least.
they would have the mechanic would send a tow truck out, pick my truck up, and take it to their shop.
Oh God, how many times that happened?
It happened one time, and then,
Yeah.
and then I made sure that it wasn't going to happen again. But luckily, they picked the shop that knew me. Like it was the actual shop I went to. So like all I had to do is foot the tow bill.
Could you imagine? Oh my God, that's horrible. That's horrible. Can you imagine like going to the store or whatever and you come out and your truck is gone?
I heard some Lolcow. What's with you with Thanksgiving? Shitting on Thanksgiving. What's the matter with you? I watched your stream.
It's a bullshit
It's not a bullshit holiday. It's not a bullshit holiday. People getting together with families, chowing down.
Well, the meaning's not bullshit. Like hanging out with your family's not bullshit, but the whole idea behind it is just to sell food. And realistically, like it's
You
Black
say about
Friday.
anything though.
It's Black Friday at this point. Like,
But you can say that about anything. You can say that about Christmas.
Oh, Black Friday's all year, all week long. It's a capitalist holiday.
But you could say, well, so what? I mean, you can say that about anything. You can say about Mother's Day. You can say that about any day. It's just about
yeah, but
selling
Mother's Day
stuff.
you can get away making a card. You can't go. You
Well,
can't do
you better.
Thanksgiving without cooking a bird and spending $4,000 and have.
I've gone to Chinese buffets for
$4,000.
Thanksgiving.
You
You know, you could get. I got a question. Did you have a good Thanksgiving though, George?
Yeah, I had a great Thanksgiving.
'Cause I know you and
think
Kelly
the
can
food
eat.
sucks, though.
What did you have? What did you guys have?
Oh, we had the standard. We had like glazed ham. We had like sweet peas with potatoes in them, and the standard shit. But it's
I just like hearing about food. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Describe it slower for me,
Did you say
please.
thank you? Did you say thank you, Jordy, or just acted like you expected it? You better treat it right. What's the matter?
honestly, I'm kind of
You say
in this thing. Like I
What's the matter with
I
you?
go to Thanksgiving as an appeasal, like because I don't want to be there, and I usually get McDonald's on the way home. I pick the smallest plate possible.
Damn wings, damn. No. Why? He's like, fuck this shit. I still want McDonald's.
Eat a little bit of everything and get McDonald's.
Yeah, Boogie was like, please say it slower for me. Please say it slower. I love hearing about food. Poor Boogie.
On the way home.
You have lost your
Oh,
honorary fat
God.
card if you don't like sweet potato casserole. Like, what is
Have you
going
ever
on?
gone to McDonald's after that?
True. Sweet potato casserole is amazing. True. Sweet potato casserole is amazing. And if you don't like sweet potato casserole, there's something wrong with you, or you live up north where they don't make it correctly. It's one of the two. Just saying. Okay? Not everything is about pumpkin. Except for my cat. Everything's about her. But the actual thing, pumpkin, the gourd, the pumpkin, not everything's about pumpkin. It's about sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are amazing.
Thanksgiving meal. I mean, it doesn't even,
Yeah,
doesn't even
yesterday.
register.
No.
Oh my God. Who cooked yesterday? Is Kelly a bad cook?
No. My stepmother cooked the other.
Oh, God,
It's
you
bad
promised
cook.
Xylie gets Diet Mountain Dew. Get out! Get out! You cannot bear my name and hate sweet potatoes. What is wrong with you? You are a fake Xylie. How are you going to be in this chat with my name and say, hey, you hate sweet potatoes? What is wrong with you? Oh my God, the Xylie verse is crumbling already. Holy shit. Ugh. That's okay, Lockin. You know why? Because you don't have my name. Well, I live in New York. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. Newt knows. Sweet potatoes is the best. Hell yeah. I'll take a sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie any day. Please inform me on how to make it a casserole. The only thing I can tell you to do is, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, my mother's still alive, so I don't cook Thanksgiving dinner. Iron Duck says it's not crumbling. Mountain Dew Xylie is the Thanos. All Xylies unite against her. Yeah, sweet potato casserole. There's many ways to make sweet potato casserole. Some people put mini marshmallows on top, which is good with marshmallows. But I personally like it with crushed pecans on top. And yes, I say pecans, okay? Anybody who says pecan can kiss my ass. I say pecan. Anyway, yeah. They have crushed pecans on top. So good. So good.
The food wasn't bad. I just don't like Thanksgiving food. Like I think all of it's just.
You don't like,
You don't like potatoes
guys
and
are
gravy.
such-
You don't
I
like stuffing. You don't like
Yeah,
sweet
I
potato
eat all this
casserole. You
stuff
don't like
together,
pumpkin
I
pie.
get it
You
in
don't
my
like
mouth.
lemon pie. You don't like. Oh my God! I don't even know you.
Do you know we have to comb the earth in Germany to find the American food to have Thanksgiving? And I'm grateful every year. And you're going to McDonald's?
They can pecan from this chat. Oh, dear God. Mountain Dew Xylie. Lord have mercy.
What the hell's the matter with you?
McDonald's
You know what?
is the American
I hope this teacher's pet act with the fans ends today when they hear that.
Yeah.
I hope they.
Okay, Tommy, don't be hating on Wings just because we like him, okay? He has a beautiful personality. He's a good old boy from the South. Bunny, I'm going to tell you what. Bunny loves her some Wings. She just kept saying, he a good old boy. He a good old boy. And her Southern accent, like, here's the difference between Bunny's Southern accent and mine. Bunny has that sweet Southern girl accent. That one that makes her sound like an angel, although we all know she a devil, right? And I have that, my Southern accent is like way, way different. Like, mine's, I don't know what you call it. It's buttery, her accent. Yeah, her accent's buttery. It's smooth like butter. Mine is, I don't know. I don't know how you describe mine. I mean, I know how to describe the accent, but I ain't gonna say it. But my accent is a little different. Mine's more harsh. You know, mine's more of a city country accent. That's what we'll say. Mine's more like a city country accent. So.
Start giving you shit again. You deserve
Let me
it.
tell you, let me give
Terrible.
my McDonald's order so you motherfuckers hate on me proper. I got number 7 with the large fry and the
Oh
Coke.
my God! Why you guys? Did you both have surgeries and you stuff in your face like that? I mean, look, I got a weight problem now too. But Jesus Christ, you guys got the what
I got the
surgery is it called
gastric
you
sleeve.
have?
He got the gastric.
Yeah, he can eat more. He can eat more than me. I have to try harder to stay this fat. You know.
Why do you guys eat like? It must be. That's gotta be like a drug,
honestly,
a
it's not.
psychological.
It's
thing.
not
Exactly,
exactly.
yeah,
That
it's
fucks me up.
delicious.
What it is the soda. Like,
Oh, you like soda?
like even when I got back to eating like bad again, I was like I hung around like 360 pounds, which is a monster to most people. But to me, that's skinny Jordy, right? But then like I got back on the soda, and like I can drink some fucking soda. Like nobody.
I
Told
like
me,
soda too. That's a bit thick
Nobody
gets
told
me
me
as
that
well.
you're not supposed to drink a 12-pack a day. You know.
I'm going to be honest with you. Food is an addiction. I used to be over 300 pounds. Let's put it this way. I was so big at one point, a size 30, I wasn't able to clasp the pants. All right. And for when women who know sizes know that's really big. Food is absolutely an addiction. Like, food became my best friend. Until I gained confidence in myself, and then I started losing the weight. How tall am I? I'm 5'4". So I was 5'4" at over 300 pounds. I was so front heavy, people literally thought I was pregnant. I would look down and couldn't see my feet. That's how big I was. And food was literally my best friend. Literally my best friend. At that time, I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to. Nobody would want me, etc., etc. And when I was sad, I would eat. When I was happy, I would eat. Just like you do with your best friend. When you're sad, you talk to your best friend. When you're happy, you go to run, you tell your best friend what you're happy with. That best friend for me was food. Yeah. Yeah, I was so big, I literally looked pregnant. I was so front heavy. Xylie gets diabetes. Well, Ninja, yes, I have diabetes. I am diabetic. I am absolutely diabetic. That is very true.
Nobody told you that, Jordy.
Nobody told you that.
Nobody.
Don't at me like
Nobody.
this.
I knew I was doing it wrong. Nobody told you. Nobody set you down and said, "Son, you're gonna be diabetic by the time you're 12. You're gonna lose your toes at 13."
You know
Are you
what
kidding
about me
me?
the most, Boogie? That
What?
even at 500 pounds, I wasn't even pre-diabetic. I got such
Were
good genes.
you not?
I was not.
What's your A1C right now?
My A1C, I couldn't tell you right off the top of my hand, but like
Mine's a
my
5.1, baby.
my
I'm
blood
killing
work.
I got.
Ninja, it's okay. I've talked about it before, Ninja. It's okay. I'm not mad. I didn't get mad at that. Esker, anybody? I'm not gonna downplay anybody's fetishes. I'm not gonna downplay it. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody for their fetishes. As long as it's not hurting people, I don't care. I don't care people who like fat people. I mean, you know.
got this picture of like
My
Boogie
blood
shoving
work's
his face full of
immaculate,
soda.
though. Like every piece of my blood work is exactly where it should be for my age range.
I got pictures of Boogie shoving his face full of soda and crying. I can't believe I'm doing this. And then it makes it just, oh, it's another Mountain Dew.
Hey, I literally have it right here sitting next to me. Like it's an unopened
Oh
Coca-Cola.
God.
I mean, at least I'm drinking
Like, I
zero
woke up this
calorie, right? You
morning,
know.
and I took my shower, brushed my teeth, I was getting ready for my stream. Like I'm kind of thirsty, so instead of being like a normal human being and grabbing like a bottle of water, I grabbed this motherfucker, a fucking Coca-Cola that I had sitting in my refrigerator, and I didn't drink it, but that was my go-to, right? If I wanted something to drink during my morning stream, it was a fucking Coca-Cola.
That was it.
That's-
If y'all knew how many Diet Mountain Dew, let's put it this way. I drink so much Diet Mountain Dew because I used to have a Mountain Dew. Okay. So before I found out I was diabetic, I drank so much Mountain Dew that it would start changing. The taste would change for me and I would have to lay off of it. I would have to lay off of it for like a week. Right? Now I drink Diet Mountain Dew and I drink diet sodas now to get rid of the sugar. Wait. I make my own tea. Iron Duck, you're not Southern if you don't make your own tea. But no, actually Milo tea is good. Milo tea is good. But yeah. That's primarily what, and when I get back on camera, y'all will see I drink a lot of Diet Mountain Dew. A lot.
Do you not tolerate the diet stuff? How about a cup of coffee? How about, can you tolerate coffee?
No, like if I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to kill myself proper. I ain't going to take the scenic route. Like I want Coke. I don't want Diet Coke. If I wanted Diet Coke, I'd just drink water.
Hey Tom, I do have a story for you. Like I've never cried while drinking soda, but here's a true story. Okay, I went to Krispy Kreme. I got a dozen donuts. Okay.
Oh, you sick. You.
I ate 5 of them, like 4 or 5 of them on the way home. I got them home and I realized that I was going to eat the rest of them. I didn't throw them away, like right away. So I threw them away.
You did.
And then
oh no.
later that night, I pulled them out of the trash.
No!
While I was crying about the fact that I was eating.
Oh my God! No! No! He threw them away, pulled them out, and was crying that he was eating them as he was eating them. Oh my God, bro. That's an addiction. That is an addiction to food. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you right now. It's not necessarily the food that's the addiction. It's the sugar. It's the sugar. When I found out I was diabetic, okay, and they told me when you buy something at the store, the sugar count needs to be, okay, no higher than a 4, all right? I was so amazed on how much food from the grocery store I wasn't allowed to eat. Everything has sugar. Do you know if you're diabetic, you're not supposed to drink vitamin D milk? Or cow's milk, actually, because of the sugar content. Vitamin D milk has too much sugar in it for me. It's crazy. Everything. You can't eat too much fruit because of the natural sugar. And that's another way they get you too, once you're diabetic. You have a sugar count, and then you have the alcohol sugar, then you have added sugars, then you have natural sugars. They break it down in like 4 different categories for sugars. And guess what? For a diabetic, they all add up. So it may only have like I say, a 3 count for sugar, but then added extra sugar or alcohol sugar. And then you have the carbs. The carbs, guess what? The carbs break down as sugars in your body. It is amazing. I joke around and saying because I'm diabetic and the problems I have with my kidneys, I basically need to go outside, eat grass, and drink air. Because everything turns into a sugar. Everything. It's crazy.
I remember sitting in my truck one night because like I live in a hobo, backwoods town called Conway. And so like the only thing open after 12 is McDonald's. I remember sitting in my truck crying because I knew I was going to go to McDonald's and I couldn't stop myself. It was like 1:30 in the morning. It was cold.
What did you get? What did you get though?
That day, I don't remember that. Probably double quarter pounder. That was my jam back then. You get the double quarter pounder with the extra onions and the Big Mac sauce. That's the pounder fucking menu.
So you guys
I love
cried
the
when
idea
you
of you sitting in your big truck, like at a park, eating
No,
this double
I was in my
cheeseburger,
driveway.
bawling your eyes. God. Why
It's like
does the
eating trash
sauce
donuts,
taste
leave my
so
food went in the
good?
trash can. All right, but here's something for you. What's the laziest thing you've ever done?
Yes, Ninja. Yes. My doctor told me to go. Well, listen. And then on top of that, there, because of my kidneys, I can't eat like greens. I can't eat a lot of greens because it will make kidney stones. Listen, my diet, if I went by my diet very strictly, I would be nothing. Because I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything. Well, the good news is I don't like greens. So, well, that's okay. Listen, take my Southern card away. I never liked collard greens. There is not a damn collard green that anybody can cook that I will eat. I don't even like the smell of them. I will eat baby spinach in a salad, though. I do like baby spinach. Yeah, I do not like collard greens. I cannot do collard greens for none. I'm sorry. You can't pay me to eat collard greens. I don't even like the smell of them. I don't like any of them greens. I don't like the smell of them. Nope. So what can you eat? Ninja. That is a great question. That is a great question. What can I eat? No, I like green beans. I'm talking leafy greens, like kale and collards and stuff like that.
Lazy thing, jeez, exists.
I
like,
love
I don't know, the
beans.
last 5 years, probably.
Any kind of beans. I love beans.
You want me to do mine to give you time to think?
Yeah.
There was this one time I was playing Diablo 2. This is 2004-ish. I had one of these chairs. I was kind of leaning back in the chair, and I've been playing for like 12 hours at this point. And I fell out of my chair and hit the floor because it kind of rolled back on me. And instead of getting up, I just went to sleep.
Oh my God, Jordan! Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
There is not a story. I am the most desperate Lolcow on the planet, and I don't have a story that bad. That's insane.
I got another one.
Hit me.
We used to have this little dog named Peanut. It wasn't a miniature poodle, but it was a toy poodle, so it was a little smaller.
You didn't meet him, did you?
But no, I didn't.
I didn't feel like going to the fridge, so I just ate
was
the
having
dog.
barbecue wings. They had sauce all over my face and my beard. And Peanut was walking by. I picked the dog up and wiped my
You
face
let him
with the
lick it
dog.
up?
Oh
He
my
was
God,
black
no!
Oh,
Wings, no. What? Why? Why would you? Poor Peanut. Justice for Peanut. Oh my God.
God. Oh God, Jordy.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to like the food I didn't like. I'd give the dog on the table. I never did shit like that.
Did we use the dog as a napkin?
No, I'm throwing food I didn't like.
What's up, bad
I
girl,
sometimes give
Jay?
My cat. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure Boogie's done some lazy. What's the laziest?
I mean, the
you've done?
laziest thing I probably did was hire my roommate after my divorce, so I didn't have to do nothing. That's probably the laziest thing I ever did. You know, it's like I don't want to do anything.
I noticed in your documentary.
Oh wait. I didn't pick up on that before. Wait a minute.
I'm throwing food I didn't like. I sometimes give my cat. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure Boogie's done some lazy. What's the laziest?
I mean, the
you've done?
laziest thing I probably did was hire my roommate after my divorce, so I didn't have to do nothing. That's
Wait a minute. He hired his roommate? Oh. I didn't know that. I didn't know his roommate was on the payroll. I did not know that.
probably the laziest thing I ever did. You know, it's like I don't want to do anything.
I noticed in your documentary, your house is immaculate. Like,
Well, it's
not
not
bad
immaculate,
shape.
but it ain't bad. Yeah.
It looked pretty good to me.
It looked good,
care
like
of
for a fat person, because I expected like some fucking like hoarder shit coming out of there. Like there'd be like a Pac-Man doll that's got like a pack of food wrappers around him and shit like that. Do you
Yeah, that's what I was
you make
expecting
everything
too,
in your
yeah.
house, or does your roommate do it?
I do a little bit. My roommate does a little bit. Desi, of course, now she keeps the place very nice. But I mean, I always felt like I'm lucky because I am a hoarder. But the thing a hoarder is like playing cards, right? Like you know, so it's easy to store that. Thank God I don't have to like have giant piles of stupid everywhere. I do, but at least it looks kind of nicer. You know, at least plastic garbage.
Like,
Whatever.
you look at my background, it looks like shit. Like,
I mean, mine
if
ain't
you look-
gorgeous.
But if you look, like my room is actually clean, and like people wanted me so fucking bad to be like this nasty fucking trash hoarder. They desired it, and I've just never been to my person.
Well, you know, there is a thing where people automatically think if you're fat, then you're a slob. You know? people just have that preconceived notion that if you're fat, you're automatically a slob. And that's not always the case. Yeah, nope, that's what it sounds like. So his roommate is his maid. That's what it sounds like. No, I didn't see June the King's video. I'm sure it wasn't great. June the King's video is a hit or a miss for me. Sometimes I feel like watching a June the King video, and then sometimes I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to watch it, even if it's about a subject I'm into. You know, I'll have to check that out and see it though.
My mother would beat the shit out of me if I was that person growing up.
I'll tell you the biggest reason I'm not like that is because my mom was kind of like that. The living room was always scrubbed as clean as she could get it, right? Mm-hmm. Because that's where people would see. But when it came to kitchen, generally too. But when it came to like back bedrooms and stuff, they were piled to the top, and they were covered in dog shit. So here's one of my favorite stories. We were in kindergarten, and they were like talking. We're going over our colors, and they're like, "All right, so what's an example of something red?" You know, somebody raises their hand, apple, right? What's something orange? The orange, right? Then they said white, and I raised my hand, and I was like, "Dog poop's white." And she's like, no, that's actually brown. And I'm like, no, if it's there long enough, it turns white. It dries out. It becomes white. Because there was dog shit in every one of these bedrooms.
Oh, my God.
This is growing up, you said?
Yeah, it's growing up. And then, like, when I would visit my mom before she passed in 2009, she had, like, a little chihuahua. And it was an indoor-outdoor dog.
Everywhere.
But she wouldn't always let it out. But, like, I would step in dog shit every
In the
day
house.
I was in that house.
Oh, my
Because she was the kid.
God.
So, I mean, I have dogs, but you go outside, boys. I take you out every 2 hours. I get up to make sure you're out every 2 hours. Like in the middle of the night, I can't. My house might be junked up. And the background behind me is junked up, right? But it's not dirty. It's not filthy. You're not going to find grime or dog shit or rats or none of that. You know, I can't.
Bro, if now it's Boogie we're talking about here, but if that's how Boogie grew up, just imagine if that's how Boogie grew up. And then on top of the other stuff that happened to him, no wonder Boogie is the way he is. I'm just saying. No wonder Boogie is the way he is. Yeah, children of hoarders have severe problems in adulthood. It makes so much sense. It does. It really does, Bae. It really, really does. Wow. That kind of checks out with how he is. I'm not gonna lie, that checks out. Ugh.
Can't stand it. I would rather put a bullet in my head. I'm telling you.
What's that dog's name of yours? Sammy?
Who, the one with the walleyes or the
that ugly mutt you have.
Sammy is Sammy's my soul dog. I love
Soul
him.
dog.
Like I mean, like we were.
I don't like small dogs.
It's Leo.
I think they should put all small dogs to sleep. I mean, God didn't want it that way. I mean, dogs supposed to.
Reese, welcome, by the way, Reese. This is the last episode they put out. So I guess technically episode 3, because it's not the lost one, but the one after. Because I know they're coming out with a new one on Sunday, I believe. But yeah, this is the last episode they put out. I wanted to do it earlier this week, but you know, busy, and then other stuff was happening, and you know.
Like, I don't know, herding sheep and
To be fair, small dogs are proof that God doesn't exist.
So God doesn't want that.
Well, like,
you know that.
well, small dogs are
small
man
dogs.
creation. Like it's
Yes.
selective
Yeah,
breeding.
exactly. You know, you gotta go to hell for having a small dog. You know.
Small dogs are cats that don't hate you. You know, that's the point.
But you're
That's
blowing it with
what-
God. God didn't want that. He wanted us like screwing around like it's a Frankenstein. That
Tommy,
fucking
you
dog
think
is.
with my history
Trying to say my
that when
sister
I get to the
became
pearly
one of the
gates,
Yes.
Tommy,
You had a Frankenstein. God didn't want that.
you think when I get to the pearly gates, that's going to be the deal breaker?
Tommy hates small dogs. And I think it's so hilarious. Tommy hates small dogs. Nicholas Diorio loves his small dogs. Nick loves his dogs. I remember on his private account, he showed a picture. Oh, maybe he did it on his public account. It's one of the two. But his private, not private account, Nick showed a picture of them giving their dog a birthday cake. Nick loves his small dogs. It's so funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Tommy, can I own a small dog?
Because you're
Really?
playing with his. Yes, because you're playing with his creation. Right. All right. So you had some hoes. Big deal. You can forgive your way out of that. But now you're playing God. So you're in trouble.
I ain't breeding them. I'm just buying them. You know.
I don't like small dogs. I don't kick them or anything like that.
I bought a couple girls' dogs I was dating before.
Why? What? Did you get to keep the dog, or did they take them?
They probably took
the
them.
dog.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they took them. Yeah,
But
I'm
like it's called long-term relationship boogie. It's when women want to be around you for more than like an afternoon.
Hey, most of them are
love wings. I love wings. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about his trolls. Wings is good by me. Okay? Yes, exactly. Got him. Got him. Wings is good in my book. I'm sorry. Yes, he's the golden boy of the podcast. Wings is the golden boy of the podcast. 100%. That dude's awesome.
Made it 2 hours.
How long you been dating Des now?
You know, me and Desi been together for 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, she moved in
Oh,
in
so
June.
you told the internet right away about her? Were you nuts?
No, we waited. We waited
week.
till like July. But the reason we had somebody.
That was 6 months ago.
We had somebody who figured out that I followed her on Instagram, and they were like trying to like scoop it out, and they were going to dox us
so
about
you
it.
came to- all right,
and so
then-
we're just
then
like,
you-
I would just tell her.
I
It
got
don't
you.
matter. It don't matter. And originally we were going to keep it quiet for a real long time.
Yeah, she was like 15, right?
Jesus Christ, Tommy, no! I will tell you, I did have a successful Thanksgiving with her family. Went down there, stayed there
Oh,
for 2
God,
days.
I wanna-
We were invited, believe it or not. I was surprised.
I have one question.
Hit me.
Are you older than her father?
I mean, look, me and him sat Desi down, and we gave her a history lesson about what it was like to fight in the First World War. You know,
Yeah, how
I'm
old is
just
she?
saying,
Don't
me and
fucking
Kelly were
dodge
I don't know his
it.
actual
like,
age, but
there's a
Don't-
good
don't
chance
dodge
that
his
Boogie might be
question.
older than her father.
Yeah, no, very well. It's actually likely.
yeah,
You know.
I'm definitely older than her mom. I can tell you that.
I'm 6.
I'm
You're definitely
older
older
than
than
her mom. Yeah. And her mom. Okay, so let me tell. Okay, so
How old is how old is his dad? How old is her dad? Come on now.
she's got like 2 father figures in her life. One's kind
All
of
right, how about the guy
the
that's the guy that she
stepdad's
considers?
older than me. The biological dad I think is younger than me by a couple.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Tommy,
buddy.
you
Good
got boys
job.
and girls.
I got a boy and a girl.
All right. What would you do
I got
if
a-
either one of them brought in a significant other that was older than you?
Older than me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. But as long as it's not Boogie.
I'm telling you, just say your boy brings in a woman
Older
that's in
than
her
me.
60s. And like,
You
this
know
is
what?
my
I tell you what. If let's say she was, let's talk. My daughter's 16. Let's pretend she was like 20 or something like that. Okay, 21.
Okay.
My husband is closer to my brother's age than he is to mine. I remember when I told my mom about when I told my mom when I first started dating him, and I told her how old he was, and she was like, he's almost the same age as your brother. I'm like, Ann? Oh. For like 15 minutes, it was a controversy.
She brings home a 50-year-old guy. There's obviously some kind of fetish thing going on there, or she's a gold digger. One of the two. You know what I mean? So,
Could be
like, either
both.
way,
Could be both.
it could be a little bit of both, or it could be one or the other. Either way, there isn't going to be anything I can do about it. You know, short of threatening the guy, which never really works.
Right.
What were you telling me, Boogie, that you had to talk with the old man?
So
how'd that go?
The older brother, he was like into YouTube culture stuff, so he was like super excited to have me there. The mom is all about just like, hey, my daughter's really happy. That makes me really happy. Therefore, I'm happy with you. The stepdad definitely had his opinions, and
Was
both
the
times
issues
I've
you
met
being
him, he's been pretty quiet. That's one of them, I think, for sure. They did watch the documentary, I think. And it was, I really wish they had not. But both times, stepdad has basically said, take care of my daughter, I'll end you. Which I think is very respectful. In fact, if a parent doesn't say that in this situation, you're not much of a dad.
I'd be like,
in my
come on,
opinion.
quit with those fake threats.
I
you know?
agree.
Do you see what I look like? Do you see what I...
Except for my father told my husband no returns, like I was a product. My father literally looked my husband in the eye and said, no returns. We don't accept returns here. I was like, bro, what? What do you mean, no returns? And my husband, to this moment, to this day, will remind me that my father said that. Because he thinks it's so funny. My parents like my husband better than they like me. He came in and took over the world. Everybody loves my husband. Everybody loves Mr. Xylie. Mr. Xylie is so sweet. He's so nice. No, he's an asshole. Y'all just haven't figured that out yet. Okay? Just saying. But he kind of has to be. He's married to me. He deserves a medal just for being married to me. Let's be honest about the situation. Bless his heart.
I feared no death. I feared death, my friend.
Jordy, I'm telling you, sometimes I wonder if someone just comes to put a bullet in you, they'd be doing you a favor. Just being honest.
Big boy, I'm a
ouch.
big boy.
So he gave you the threat, but you got along? I mean, it was a good trip?
It was a good
Wasn't
trip.
that uncomfortable?
Food was good. We sat and bullshitted, watched some movies, and talked about life and stuff. And then, at some point,
Talk about the horse?
No,
that didn't come up?
No,
Should have watched the
thank
movie.
God. How would you even talk about it?
So,
Like, what would how
let
does
me
that
ask you
even come up?
something, Steve. Where does my little girl rank between LA 10 and Arkansas 8?
True! That shit would be funny. I'm sorry. That conversation would be hilarious.
sex I had with his daughter.
I brought a cyanide pill just in case that topic came up. I don't know what to say in that situation.
One thing you know about me,
Oh,
I am
God.
not shy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think that's enough, gentlemen. I think we gave them all we can give them on it. We all.
This was a really good episode. A couple of my friends was like, you should go over that video because it was a good episode. And I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. That was a good episode. Look, don't be saying base, Mr. Xylie. No. Y'all always turn against me for my husband. All right? Y'all, my audience, y'all are always turning against me for some reason. And I still haven't figured out why. Y'all are mean. Okay. So, anything else before I get out of here? Because I am going to go run to the store and get the caffeine I deserve. He's a cool dude. He is a cool dude. I already told him he can't get rid of me. There is no getting rid of me. There is no divorce. I mean, I told him this before we were married. You can't get rid of me. You're stuck with me until I die. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one to die first. Just saying. One day, everybody in this chat is going to be nice and you're not going to like it. Ninja, I'm going to be honest. When that day comes that everybody in this chat is nice, unless I'm crying, and like I'm having an emotional breakdown, which I've had a few on this channel. But on a normal day and everybody in this chat is nice, I probably wouldn't know what to do. I'm going to be honest. I would be so confused. I would be 100% confused if y'all were nice for no damn reason. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Did y'all have a side cabal meeting without me and like everybody be nice to Xylie? What the hell happened to y'all? Secura says, if everyone in chat is nice, it means we've been replaced by pod people. True! The blackball cabal is alive. I know that. I know that's right. Oh my god. I'm still yawning, bro. Oh god. Hopefully this will... You know what? I'm so busy tonight. Hopefully this will fix my sleep schedule. I have to make sure not to take a nap. Because we're recording... Oh, we're doing the updates on Bam Margera. We're recording that tonight. Me, Eva, and Bunny for the broadcast. And I got a D&D session to play tonight, so we're playing Cyberpunk. I'm kind of excited. I was kind of a little overwhelmed making my character last night, but I'm kind of excited. I don't know about shrooms. I never did anything besides weed because too scared of it. Not gonna lie. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for coming. This was day 1 of 20. I don't know why I commissioned myself to do this. Holy shit. What was I thinking? 25 days. And I can guarantee you the one on Christmas, the 25th day, it's going to be a video. Okay. I'm not going to be going live on Christmas. So, alright, I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a good night. Or good day. Yeah, day. 3:45. Good day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And always remember, keep it real. Now I'm going to go get me some Diet Mountain Dew because my husband didn't get me one, and he shall pay.
Psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking Racing in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no